What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is the JR Wisdom channel. Once again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button along with the bell. That way you receive all of the notifications for all of my future videos that have content like this. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. Haven't done one of these videos in a while, but I'm glad to do it. This is a great topic. One of my subscribers emailed me asking me this question, so I figured I'd answer it. Hopefully it helps them and hopefully it helps you as well. So with that being said, how do you know if someone that you're dating is emotionally unavailable, and what do you do once you figure that out, that you're dating someone? So this is a good one. A lot of you are in relationships or situationships right now, or crushing on someone or fell for someone, and it's an unrequited desire. They don't feel the same way. And I don't want you to get this confused with someone being aloof or indifferent or standoffish, because those are completely different things. People encounter people and get into situations with people who are emotionally unavailable all the time. You may be laying next to that person tonight. You may only be able to lay next to that person every other weekend. And this is something I think we all know deep down, but you've developed that attachment, right? And the funny thing is, you've developed an attachment to a person who already has an attachment to someone or something or an event in their life. And this is what you need to realize, that no matter how much you try, you're just making it worse or pushing the person away or making it stronger, because you can't bring them back. And I don't want to say the sunken place. You can't bring them back from this unavailability. It's like the light isn't on, right? Or the machine doesn't work anymore. It's out of order sign on there, right? It'll appear every now and then that this person may be there for you, or they'll show attention to you every now and then. It's not about narcissism or these words that people like to throw out like that. Not at all. It's definitely not about that. It's not your job to break that person free. It could be the death of a loved one. It could be emotional trauma. It could be their heart is still attached to someone else or a situation or an event or the loss of something. A lot of times it's unresolved grief that this person is dealing with, and they don't know how to overcome it, and nobody can do it for them. They have to do it for themselves. And a lot of you beat yourselves up, and you go in this cycle over and over and over and over and over. And you just keep getting strung along because you see that glimmer of hope coming. You see that glimmer of hope coming, and you don't know what to do. You don't know how to go about clearing your mind to get out of the situation that you're in. You end up falling hard for that person. And the fall is just like you were doing good at one point, and next thing you know, you're going down that rabbit hole. And that rabbit hole has you to the point where you can't function. They use you for your attention and your energy, and they discard you at their convenience, because it's just something that they need. And a lot of you will say that's narcissistic behavior. I mean, call it what you want, but they can never feel the same way that you feel, if that makes any sense. They can't. And a lot of you guys are trying to cope with it, and you're wondering how are they doing this? Why are they treating me so bad? Why are they such a a-hole? Why? And if you know who you are and you're secure within yourself, you don't have to ask why. You just recognize the signs, because you'll beat yourself up trying to figure this person out when this is what's going on. These people tend to be insecure, of course. They tend to be insecure because of the nature of the situation that they're going through. And they may need, or they're just not bold enough or honest enough to tell you that what they're dealing with or how they feel about someone or something. And they'll string you along, as I said. That unresolved grief that they deal with is something people don't even know that they're dealing with a lot of times. Trust me, I know. I'm telling you, this is something that they don't know. And the only way for that person to be right is for them to heal themselves. And you can't fix everybody. You can't, I mean, you really can't even fix someone. You know what I mean? People try it for decades. They try it in relationships. They try staying by someone's side, ride or die. But when you get to that ride or die point, you are going down that rabbit hole. And like I said, once you're in that rabbit hole trying to get out, you'll drive yourself crazy. I hate to laugh, but you'll drive yourself crazy. A lot of you recognize something is going on within the first few weeks or first few months. Hey, sometimes at the first conversation, people will tell you, some are good at, giving their representatives, some aren't. But you can sometimes tell in the first conversation you have with them. For that first long conversation, they reveal their baggage. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes you're like, oh, I can deal with that. I can overlook all this stuff because I'm just so caught up. They do too many things right and they do wrong. Especially dudes will overlook a lot of stuff, especially a man who is insecure and who is trying to, be a captain, Unfortunately, these things never last. So we all have issues, but you're setting yourself up for hurt when you're dealing with someone who is emotionally unavailable, because they cannot tend or be there for your emotional needs that you may have as a human being. So be conscious of that and recognize those signs of people who you just can't get through to them in that. And maybe that's how they want to be, but honesty is the best policy, as they say. So that's my thoughts on it. What you should do in that situation is either one, you're going to continue to deal with it and maybe keep breaking your own heart, right? Until you evolve eventually. Or you have that conversation with that person, as much as it may hurt, and just say, hey, my mental health comes first. I'm trying to be there for you, but I'm banging on a stone wall or a brick wall. And there's nothing there. So you're a human being at the end of the day, just like they're a human being. Everybody's feelings should be taken into consideration and respected. But nobody wants a whiner. Please be with me. Please be with me. Please be with me. And you don't want to be that person either. So anyway, sometimes the best thing is to walk away for your mental health. Plain and simple. It's easier said than done, but you have to detach yourself from the situation. Life goes on. Trust me, my friend, life goes on. So with that being said, if you guys don't know by now, you're in control. You make the decisions in your life. So make a good one and make a good life. I'm sounding like a yogi or something crazy, but anyway. So if you guys don't mind giving the video a thumbs up, if you feel like it's been a benefit, it helps to promote the video to a wider audience. And if you guys haven't, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button along with the bell. That way you receive all the notifications for all of my future videos that have content like this. Make sure you guys share the video if you feel like it'll be a benefit to someone. And let me know your comments and thoughts. Comment below with your thoughts and everything. And If you got any topics you'd like me to discuss, please feel free to leave them below or email them to me as well. The link is in the description. If you want to book a coaching session or a consultation with me, make sure you guys hit me up on my Calendly link. It's in the description as well. You guys can book one anytime. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed to my other 2 channels, I invite you to subscribe to those. I have a financial literacy channel, entrepreneurship channel, and I have a fitness channel that you guys can check out as well. If you guys also haven't picked up my book, The Law of Attraction for the Pessimistic Mind, make sure you guys grab a copy. It's now available on Amazon.com in paperback and ebook format. Pick it up, check it out. Let me know what you think about it. It's also to help you be in control of your emotions and recognize the level of frequency that you're at, because your emotions are a biomechanical feedback of where you are at vibrationally. We should never be in the lowest parts of despair and fear. You know, we should never be at those points, or shame. We should always be vibrating as high as we can, or at least in a neutral space. So with that being said, make sure you guys also check these videos out that are populating on the screen. Make sure you click one of them to find out more information about this topic as well. And as always, peace be upon you in the mercy and blessings of the Almighty, and I will catch you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace.